What's up, guys? Just doing a quick video. Yeah, there's a skeleton behind me. A couple things I've got coming in. Actually, a couple things that just came in the mail today for the Impreza. And then I've got some other stuff. So this is going to be a few different parts video, but it's all going to come out at once. So today I ended up getting the, I think they were 2.5 RS side turn signals. So I've got those to swap out with the clear ones that I already have on the car. I saw some other Imprezas, like the JDM Imprezas and things like that, at Boxer Fest that had them on there. And so I figured I'd snag a pair because I really like the look, and my turn signal or corner headlights are actually orange as well, or amber I should say. So I picked up those. And then another thing, which maybe I'm not looking hard enough, or I haven't seen too many things, I picked up a lightweight battery tie down from Grimspeed. Now it says it'll fit all type C batteries, I believe, so I shouldn't have any issue with this. So I'm gonna try and get this set up and installed. And so yeah, this is it so far. I've got a few other things coming, but I'll just add it to this video when they come in, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop the hood and then figure out a way to get those lights off and put these on. It looks like all I have to do is kind of just pry this little guy here, and the old one should pop out, and obviously it's a little plug and play. So yeah, we'll go ahead and see what happens. Go ahead and get the original battery tie down off. Let's see how this thing lines up. Now I shouldn't have to move this thing completely. That's wonderful. Yep, gonna have to get that out with the little magnet, and then work on that side a little bit. It looks to be a little corroded. All right, so after that failed, finally got this side off. Go ahead and put that there for now. Take this one off. Go ahead and position this. I mean, it's not much, but I've been wanting to do something with this engine bay since I've had the car, but can't seem to really find any universal pieces like how my wife's WRX has the like radiator shroud and all that stuff on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this bolted down because it's hard with just one hand on here, so go ahead and do that next. All right, so after a few minutes of struggling with just one hand, everything seems to fit and it's nice and snug. This thing isn't going anywhere. So super excited with just one little, touch up to the engine bay. Again, it's the Grimspeed lightweight battery tie down. And yeah, that's one small little thing. As you can see, the rest of the engine is kind of lackluster at the moment. I would like to paint this when the spring comes around, and either do it all black or maybe throw some extra color into it. So other than that, next we have the side markers. And I've seen a couple videos of people trying to get these off. You can either go in under the fender wells, or you can use a little flathead screwdriver or like the plastic trim removal tool to get these to pop out and just swap the lights. So I'm gonna see what I can do with that and fill you guys in. All right, so I was just able to take this plastic trim tool and pry it out. So now the light is back here. Should be able to just, I think, pull it back and slide it forward. And again, yeah, there we go. Thankfully I didn't jack up any of the light, but as you can see, it's literally just sits right inside the fender well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the other side out and put these things on. Another fail for you, but yep, there's the light. I gotta make sure that that stays on there. The little rubber gasket, and make sure that light doesn't fall in there, because that would not be good. And here's the old one. Actually, I'll just go ahead and get this side plugged in while I'm here. So let's see, make sure I bring the right light over. And actually, this one already came with headlight or lights. Didn't realize that when I bought it. So yeah. Now I already have the amber bulbs in here, so just gonna keep those because obviously there's nothing wrong with them. Gonna go ahead and hook this up, see if I can do this with one hand. And there we have it, installed on the driver's side. So let's go, that's awesome. All right, so as you can see, got the passenger side light on and in there. So now we're gonna double check and make sure this works. Go ahead and get you guys positioned there. Okay, so they don't come on. Awesome. Go ahead and make sure the other side works. Awesome. Really cool. Glad I picked these up again. Just swapped out the clear side marker lights for the amber side marker lights. So this leads me to the next thing, which I touched base on it for in one of my last videos, but it was kind of cut and dry since I was also in the middle of repairing a few of the suspension components on my car. But I ended up going with this carbon fiber delete piece, and in that video I didn't realize that there's this little rubber, again maybe gasket, that kind of sits on the bottom of the antenna. And so previously I had just put the carbon fiber piece itself straight on the car, and that was obviously incorrect. So I ended up taking this little gasket off the bottom of the antenna. It kind of acts as like the protector, because obviously without that, this would just go straight down into the A-pillar and follow where the wires go to the back of the radio. Now in that video I did have my dash taken apart to unplug the antenna, and this is all it is. And so that little rubber gasket kind of sat under this and protected the inside of the frame there. So yep, that's all I did. I deleted the stereo. I have Bluetooth in my car, so listening to the radio isn't everything to me. I can just listen to whatever I have downloaded on my phone or whatever I decide to stream while going down the road. I don't really care for the radio system anyway. So I also rearranged my fog light switch there so it looks a little bit more clean and stock. I could do a little bit more with that, but anyway, I've got some more things coming for this car. So hope you guys so far have enjoyed this. I'm gonna pick back up and continue this video whenever those parts do show up. But as you can see, the amber light, I mean, I think it looks pretty good. There, you can get a nice wide angle shot of the amber front headlights as well. So yep, stay tuned for the next part. Now, one of the cosmetic things that I wanted to do to this thing was change out the interior dash cluster lights. And so with the glow shift, there's a wide spectrum on the one gauges that I have. I can pretty much use any color that I would like. And same with my head unit. And so the last thing that was kind of lacking has been my dash cluster. So as you can see, just straightforward, boring early 2000s stuff. I've got the blue here, I've got similar blue there. So I'm gonna try and get these lights changed, and I have the part number for the original ones that are in here, 2721, and I ordered these off of Amazon. So let's hope that these will fit in here. And so yeah, I'm gonna start by removing these two bolts underneath of the steering wheel, or I guess the top part of the dash cluster. Go ahead and turn the lights off and get that started. So after messing around with it and messing around with the connectors, turns out the one for the fuel and the hot and cold gauge is a different style. So as you can see, when I pull this up, everything lights up that I wanted it to, except for the hot and cold. So as long as I order that right piece, then obviously I'll go ahead and get these connectors, or get the connector straight and figured out, and I'll have matching colors. So yeah, gonna go ahead and do that. Kind of unfortunate because I spent a little while trying to get this thing done, but yeah, go ahead and try it again in a couple days when I get that other piece, and we'll see what happens. All right, so a day passed. Ended up getting the bigger lights for the dash cluster. You only need one of these. As you can see, these are the bigger ones that cover the area where the fuel gauge and the temp gauge are. And they're a little bit bigger than the ones that take up a majority of the lights in the cluster itself. Again, I'll link these down in the description. And yeah, so I still have the dash cluster out, and when you look at it, it's going to be this bigger connection here, or the bigger light, and all you do is slide it out sideways or twist it, and it unpulls, and all you should be able to do is replace this top part. So I'm gonna lay this here, open this up, pull one of these lights out, and see if I can just throw it in there like so. And this should work. If not, I'll be able to try it again and get it to work. So again, don't have to do too much with it. Just up and slide it until it stops. And then all you should have to do, which I don't have, is turn the keys and it should work. So let me go get the keys and then I'll finish out the video finally. All right, so I got the light in. Do the start or accessory mode. As you can see, a couple of the colors changed up top, and now I have full display. So yeah. I know this video was kind of all over the place. I might have ran into some issues while I was recording, and I'm still getting used to this, trying to get these videos out and stuff like that, but please let me know what you guys think. Here's the rest of the interior. Now it's pretty much matching. I'm super excited to see what this looks like in the evenings. So yeah, if you have any questions, just put them down below and I'll get back to you. Thanks.